Thank you for coming. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. I have been meaning to have a word with you if the occasion presented itself, but as you know, Mondstadt's safety must always be my first priority. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? But who are the Lawrence?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter. Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants, no matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius. But you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You are a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Whoa, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan!
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, it is said that he is difficult to get along with. Thanks again for... Silly churl, Billy churl.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Oh, that doesn't sound very good. Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Huh? Who are you?
Hello! We're here to...
Hello? Did I hear you correctly? Hello? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner? Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions, and give me a proper introduction. That is the appropriate etiquette.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated before.
Huh. In former times, when people knew their place and respected and neglecting your manners would result in... But look at the world now. Rules have been... What did you say? You dare question the... I'll have you know that though the law... Just look around. The people are unruly and... Save your words. I find your manners... Besides, I am in... Now I have more...
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
What are you staring at? Scrap.
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect... Huh? Judging by your
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment.
No need to get... You just have to keep at it and never give up.
Master Gene, but it turns out that...
Aha, Schubert! I know him. As aristocrats. However, there is one...
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence, Eula is... In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the... However, she's still quite knowledgeable.
That's...
well, it's... In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor. She's very... In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
That doesn't sound very good.
Is this an answer from this world?
The Fatui! What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! All you gotta die! I must... You need to hurry up!
Windblade!
Roasted fry!
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
This was well done! You need to hurry up! Proceed to rock!
Let it rain!
You need to hurry up!
Steady as
This
stone.
was well done! You need to hurry up! Take cover! Fry!
As a dutiful maid would.
Must counterattack! This was well done!
Yeah!
See?
You need to hurry up!
Time to go!
Too low.
Go!
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous. Concern? By which I meant, which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's...
Paimon.
Speaking of which...
This is the odd... He subs!
But why do you mean to investigate him?
No! This is an assignment!
To the everyday citizen.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
But... didn't you say it first? Oh...
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you. I assume you need...
That's right!
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. We can put that aside.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that! But she doesn't... Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
You finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise otherwise it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the...
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be, but... Absolutely not. Stealing my target. But you need an... If Uncle shoot... But if he did come... I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say... However, morning dew is not uncommon. So Oh, no.
But didn't...
Yes, It sounds much more... However, if you were to use dear friend to address an... This is only the first step.
Wait,
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
I really envy those with the god's eye.
May the god of Animo protect you. Everything we have.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility...
Huh?
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't...
Hey! Don't leave!
Wow. The Lord...
Never mind him. You there, lowly toiler. Please acknowledge... Huh? Right. Fine.
Hey, stop. And again.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard. I mean, seriously, can't...
Please calm down.
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very... And if that wasn't...
You have a point, but mark my words.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go. It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Actually,
What can we do? Don't worry. Perhaps my
So this is the...
That's the way things are. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
Yeah! Why were you so willing to try and demonstrate?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. But unfortunately...
No need, right? Right? We'll just have to... Let's just keep...
Well then, I'm a proper manner of... But we must also... I have a very...
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to for example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
All right, let's get started. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the... It'll be difficult at first. Remember... Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, there's a ley line mono. True elegance is the ability to... My family said... Let's proceed. This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Huh? No escape!
With the wind! Windblade!
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Well done. And you managed, given such an...
Like Paimon's...
Hold on.
What?
Yes, of course. Did you even listen to anything I was...
Yeah,
Whatever the reason...
Huh?
Certainly not. Didn't you just say...
Oh!
If I wasn't, so...
Paimon knew something was...
All in the name of... Now then, I already have...
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
What should you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Paimon's never even...
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrat seemed to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course not.
Eula's all...
But I am...
Paimon's starting... There's no need to... What?
So that's why... All right.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
No need. Don't underestimate... All right.
Aren't you coming with...
I'm afraid that would... Ah, yes. Please...
I still have more...
Let's meet again.
Here, the gebratenes Fleisch mit sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot, otherwise the flavor will be spoiled. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she...
How come you're able to see you...
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an up. Many people signed... At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance.
Whoa!
That's right. But thanks to Grandma, in the eyes of the people... But she's simply... People like Eula should be approached with... I believe a day will...
Once everything's settled, we should...
I'm glad. I think that would make her... Take care. Please, come again.
Seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really could this be?
Ah, it's you again. Magnanimous. Very well. I'm certainly not one.
Wow, this guy thinks...
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Impressive. My intent...
Oh, so he was...
Your conduct is satisfactory. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good.
By the way...
Could this... It's evident it's been so... Ah, yes. This aroma. Just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. a delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request. Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family. Well, please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have...
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's...
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Huh? Why have you put on... Even if they are powerful, and therefore we shouldn't allow them to admit...
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce... As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way!
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask?
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are...
Our plans are furthermore.
Don't be ridiculous.
And what about...
Enough! You dare question my word? Without the support, you must immediately...
Fine. Now, to the map.
Yes, of course.
Let me see.
Excuse me, that shape... Of course, you needn't worry. The rights to that...
Yes, we will make good use.
Don't worry, this matter is... Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their... Perfect.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
No one escapes my sight!
Time to clean up.
That all you got?
But they still need me.
We've only just begun. Send this quickly.
Time to go.
Leave it all to me.
Send this quickly. Let's not waste time. Let's end this quickly.
No escape!
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! Furthermore, there is a...
Ah, yes.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your action.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you, and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of, and I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong, and I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to... Given that...
Paimon took a peek...
and there... Let's discuss... Shut up!
They're here! Stop them! This hurts.
Windblade! Disappear!
As a good knight should.
This is trouble. Quiet. What an annoyance. I must counterattack.
Crush!
The loneliness of death.
No one escapes my sights!
Beg for mercy.
Don't be a killjoy. You've only just begun.
Time to scout. Shudder! Yeah!
All you got? You can't run.
I must leave no stone unturned.
This is trouble. Finally, such flat. This one's well done. You need
As a dutiful maid would.
Crush!
cook this through.
No excuse for slacking.
Almost. Let's end this quickly.
Freeze to the core!
Let it rain!
Let's end this quickly.
Beg for mercy.
This is bad. This isn't good. Use this first. Finally, some quiet.
This should be fun.
Get him!
Not breaking a sweat.
Higher, higher, pants on fire! Go!
This should be fun.
See?
Not
knights.
With the wind!
Vengeance will be mine! Crush!
Cross over!
My duty at an end.
Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
Beg for mercy.
That's where they put the diagram!
This here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight!
Gee, this isn't good!
Leading...
Shudder! Huh?
No escape! You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of her!
Beg for mercy.
Windblade!
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on the Fatui are dishonest. Anyway, I'll inform the acting
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my I came to exact my vengeance.
Finally! In reality, you were
My purpose was You don't look too- and mark my-
Hey!
You have seeded. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would-
Bring it on! Sure! Well...
That you will.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.